Got to get this thing going. Let's do it. If you want to scoot, I don't know, whatever you want. And then if somebody comes in late, just scoot back. Okay. You're fine. Oh, okay, friends. Welcome all. Thank you so much for being here. Um, this class, if you come on the regular, it's always pretty full like this. Maybe today, since it's the New Year's. Oh no, it's pretty much always like this. um, so thank you for making space for one another and getting close. Um, yeah. As far as announcements go, I will be here next Sunday. Um, and then I'm going on my Mexico retreat. So I will be leaving for about, I'm out for 12 days. So I won't be here the following Sunday. I have Denise Drew subbing this class. She's awesome. People always tell me they love her. So still come if you like to practice on Sunday mornings. Let's see. Other than that, I think that's really all I got. So yeah, let's just do the thing. San Poncho. So it's like Puerto Vallarta and then like an hour and a half out. It'll be good to be in the sunshine. All right, friends, let's get started. So comfortable seated meditation. You can sit in a kneeling position. You can sit cross-legged or easy pose. And as you come into your seated meditation, if you want, maybe just move a little bit, wiggle a little bit. So you could stretch your arms up. You could roll your head around, roll your shoulders around. Maybe you could even give yourself a little temple massage, jaw massage. So any little bits and pieces of movement, wiggles, just immediately feeling your physical body a little bit more. And then eventually find stillness and settle in. So you can rest your hands in your lap, palms face down for a little more grounding. Palms face up for a little more openness, receptivity. You can also bring your hands to your heart, or even one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. So whatever just feels most resonant for you this morning. Just be intentional. And then either close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. And take these first few moments to really just transition from the world outside, from life outside this room. Let everything just kind of fall away, everything that's going on out there. And just feel yourself in this space, on your mat, in your body. So really become present. Notice the ground underneath you, the way it holds and supports you. The air on your skin, its temperature, its texture. Notice sounds. So the sound of my voice is probably the most obvious. See if you can also just notice background noise, white noise, maybe even noise that's coming from within your own body. Bring your awareness from outside to inside. So inside your body, what do you notice? Physical sensations. If you peel back a layer, can you notice energetically, how do you feel this morning? If you peel back another layer, can you notice emotionally, how do you feel? Are there any emotions present? And if so, where do you feel them in your body? You don't have to go into the story about them, but where do you feel them inside? Maybe you don't feel any emotion at all. There's a numbness there. Notice that as well. So there's no right or wrong. There's no judgment, just curiosity and observation, just tuning in. Start to notice your breath. So if you're a visual person, you can visualize, use your imagination and see your breath flowing through you. Maybe up and down your spine, maybe even out into your fingers, down into your toes. If you're more tactile, just feel into the expansion of your inhales, the contraction of your exhales. So really just becoming present. And if you did set an intention for this new year, or if you'd like to set an intention for just our practice today, for a moment, just focus in on that. If there's a way you can connect to your intention, if there's a way you can invite the energy of it into your body, just get curious about that for a moment. And then next time you breathe in, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. Get as full as you can, and then hold in that fullness. And keep holding. Take an extra little sip of air at the top. And open your mouth and great big sigh. Let it out. Ah. Very nice. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, fill up. As full as you can become. Hold. And as you hold your breath, see if you can relax a little bit around your held breath. Soften around it. Take that extra little sip. And then big, huge sigh out your mouth, release. Ah, yeah, so good. Do that one more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Fill up every little space. Hold and let the breath circulate around inside of you. This time, see if you can find 2 extra sips. Hold just a little bit longer. And then big sigh, release, let it out. Nice job, you guys. Now with your lips sealed, start to engage ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose, gentle constriction in the back of your throat. Start to create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. So ujjayi is a Sanskrit term. It means victorious or vibrant. So this breath, it's victorious, it's vibrant, it's big and spacious and powerful. It's all the way down from your belly, from your diaphragm. Takes you all the way to emptiness every single time. It supports you and holds you as you move through your yoga practice, as you move through the physical postures. But at the same time, as it's powerful and big and spacious, this breath is also slow and steady. It's not in any sort of rush. So it's calming and regulating for your nervous system as you move through what might sometimes be a challenging physical practice, poses that might sometimes feel uncomfortable. This slow, deep, calming breath signals to your body that you are safe. Even though you're uncomfortable, you can relax. So see if you can use this breath throughout your practice to guide you, to hold you and support you from within. So please feel free to stay right here as long as you want to. Feel free to come back here to the seated meditation at any time. If you're ready to start moving, take your ujjayi breath with you and come forward to hands and knees, tabletop position. And from your tabletop, just start to move any way your body wants to move. So that might be cat-cow undulations. That might be big circles with your hips. Maybe you feel like just sitting back in a child's pose, taking a few grounding breaths there. So there's no right or wrong. An invitation to even close your eyes if it helps you get out of your head. So that voice that says, am I doing this right? Do I look weird? Is anybody watching me? What's everyone else doing? That voice gets to just fall away. And you just get to feel, use your felt senses. So go into your body And notice what's there. How does your back feel? Your upper back, mid back, low back? How does your front body feel? Side bodies, hips, shoulders, shoulder blades. If you want, you could get into your forearms and your wrists. You could spin your fingers out to the sides of your mat or even back towards your knees and just kind of gently rock it out forward and back, side to side, or around in little circles. So this right here, this is just for you, nobody else. Connect with yourself, connect with your body, connect with sensation. Use your breath, use your awareness. Give yourself about 3, 4, 5 more rounds, moving in this way. And then eventually we're headed into our first downward facing dog of practice. So no rush. You can take your time and you can get there however you'd like. Eventually, down dog is our destination. Very nice, friends. So once you're in down dog, same thing. Keep feeling around, keep exploring. You can pedal out your heels, you can move your hips side to side. Maybe you give your head a little shake or a little nod. And in your dog pose, see if you can feel your strong core lifting you up. So rather than feeling like all the weight is in your hands and your wrists, imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. If it helps to bend your knees a little bit or a lot a bit, that is perfectly fine. So you never have to get your legs straight. You never have to get your feet flat on the ground. See if you can find strength in your foundation. So your foundation in this posture is your hands. Spread your fingers really wide. Even grip the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Imagine you're pulling energy from the earth up through your arms, through your side bodies, through your spine, and then feel that connection to your center. Feel your big, spacious, powerful breath holding you and supporting you as well. Yeah, very nice. Soft through your face. You can let your neck relax, so no need to gaze forward. Just feel your neck as an extension of your spine. You guys look great. Nice postures. Take one more inhale into your down dog. Maybe lift your hips just a little higher. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, hang out in your fold for a few rounds of breath. So if you want, you might ragdoll your arms, grab opposite elbows. Maybe you even bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull and give the back of your neck a little bit of traction. You might bounce or sway or bob. Just like in down dog, perfectly fine to bend your knees a little or a lot. I would actually much rather see a bend in your knees than your knees locked out and hyperextended. So rather than hyperextending your knees and rocking back into your heels, keep your weight more forward, so more in your toes and the balls of your feet. And then focus on using your core to lift your sit bones, to lift your butt as high as you can. And then big spacious breath. Imagine you can breathe into your back body. And imagine your breath can even move down the backs of your legs and create space and length. You guys look great. Very nice. Next time you breathe in, find a halfway lift position, spine parallel to the ground. Get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, let it go, fold. Do that one more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Crown of your head reaches forward, tops of your thighs press back. Exhale, release. And then this time, take it all the way up. So come through your halfway lift. Keep rising, arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountains. Reach and grow tall. Hinge at your hips, slow dive down. You can reach your arms forward like you're painting the front wall. You can bring your hands to your third eye center in prayer position if you don't have enough space to reach out to both sides. Halfway lift as you inhale, lots of length. See if you can feel the length in the back and the sides of your neck. Exhale, fold, let it go. Connect to your strong core and rise back up. Lead with your heart if you can. Inhale, arms extend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take that one more time. Use your breath to guide you. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Try to take the entire length of your exhale, then release into your fold. Nice, CC. As you breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana, lots of length. Stick your butt out behind you. Exhale, fold. And then press into your feet, connect to your center, rise. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your hearts. All right, this time inhale, reach up and stretch. Pause, grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand and take a side body stretch. So hips go left, upper body goes right. Maybe a little more weight in your left foot. And if you want, you could even reach your right tiptoes out to the right. Keep them really light on the ground. Think of a crescent moon and try to create that shape with your body. Yes, breathe into your left waistline and the space between your left ribs. So imagine you're trying to puff up your left ribs and breathe into the space between, create more of it. Keep your left shoulder back and down, plugged into the socket. Take one more round, see if there's any more length you can create. So nice, everybody. As you inhale, come back through center, switch your grip. So grab your right wrist and then up and over to the other side. More weight in your right foot. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your right foot. Gently tug with your left arm, but resist with your right arm. So if you were to let go, your right arm would slingshot out. There's muscle energy happening through your arms. Right shoulder is plugged in, back and down. Then breathe into your right rib cage, your right waistline. Is there any more space you can create just by breathing bigger? Take one more round here. Nice, Trish. As you inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. And then if it's available to you, start to reach your hands back away from your body. Try not to lock out your elbows. And if you want, you can add a little baby back bend. Press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs like you're hugging an invisible yoga block. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. So feel that space in your heart. Feel that space in the front of your shoulders. Take one more inhale here. With your exhalation, keep your clasp, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down into your fold. Remember, you can bend your knees a lot. So bend your knees as much as you need to so you can completely relax your neck and let your head be heavy. See if you can use your strong core to lift your butt higher. Nice, Lucy. See if you can use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles higher. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back and then gently release your clasp. Let your arms hang down, let them dangle, maybe give them a little shaky shake. Next time you breathe in, find your spinal extension nice and long, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So top of your push-up, pause right here, and really find your strength and your power. Spread your fingers, push the ground away actively. So rather than being in your elbow and your wrist joints, feel your muscles engage. Draw your belly button in and up. Start little baby rocks forward and back. So like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Don't let your belly hang down. Don't let your hips hang down. Hips are level with shoulders in a yoga plank, and feel that brace around your middle. Take one more inhale, little rock forward. You can come to your knees if you want to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Do one more like that. Exhale, halfway down. Strong arms, strong belly. Yes, inhale, push back up. And then this time, exhale all the way to your belly. Beautiful, friends. Let's try a Spider-Man Cobra. I know we don't have tons of space, but if you can, bring your hands to frame your mat up on your fingertips so your fingers are on the hardwood floor. And then inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, take a little twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down. Yeah, inhale back through center, lift your heart, tone your belly, navel to spine. Exhale, other side, twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Tone your belly so that navel to spine connection protects low back. Go one more time each direction. Move at your own pace. Feel into your shoulders. Feel into your front body, back body, side bodies, even your lower body. Yes, nice width. Eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there for an extra breath or two if you'd like. Downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So start your own transition back as you are ready. Ujjayi breath. So feel it and hear it. I'll get it. It's kind of funky sometimes. Good job. You have about 5 rounds in down dog. So if you want, you can explore with movement. Bigger movements, you could lift one leg up and then the other leg, or just smaller, even micro movements. So the ones that I can't really see on the outside, but you feel them inside. So if you've been practicing yoga a really long time, those micro movements are where it's at. So rather than tuning out because you've been in down dog a million times, tune in and see what you can notice. See if there's any way you can adjust to be more efficient in your body. See if you can engage more to actually effort less. So strong hands, strong shoulders, strong core, soft face. Neck is relaxed. Maybe big bend in your knees. Big, spacious breaths. Very nice, my friends. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. Maybe lift your hips just a little bit higher. And then exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Once you've arrived, halfway lift position, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Then root through your feet, take it all the way up. Rise, inhale, your arms extend. Maybe you gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll start to build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. As you exhale, little baby back bend. So cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach high. And then as you exhale, sit back into a chair pose this time, Utkatasana. So weight in your heels for now. Try to reach your butt back rather than letting your knees come forward. So if you look down, you should be able to see your toes without a problem. They should all be pointing straight forward. See if you can keep your heart lifted. So rather than looking down at the ground and rounding, bottom tips of shoulder blades hug towards your spine. And then notice if you're flaring your ribs forward and letting go through your belly. Draw your belly button in and up. So again, you feel that brace around your middle. Now, please feel free to stay here, especially if you have knee stuff going on. Otherwise, here's your option. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, lift up to your tiptoes. You can stay here or awkward chair, squeeze the tops of your thighs together and slowly lower your hips all the way down to your heels as low as you can. Keep squeezing your thighs. Next time you breathe in, everybody high mountain, maybe stay on your tiptoes all the way up. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you dive down. So stick your butt out and use your core to help you balance. Maybe your legs shake, let them shake. Yes, be playful. Inhale, heels on the ground for your halfway lift. So get all the rounding out of your back. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Move through your vinyasa however you want to. So you can add push-ups if you're feeling it. You can take it on your knees. You can substitute cat-cows. You do you. You can skip it all together. See you back in down dog. Nice on ice. Beautiful. Good awareness, everybody. And then back in your down dog. Ujjayi breath. Feel it and hear it. All right, from your dog pose, next time you breathe in, extend your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And if you want, feel free to open your hip or explore a little bit. Maybe just point flex your foot or roll out your ankle. So feel both hands rooted, both shoulders strong, and that lift coming from your center, even still. Everybody make your right leg straight, strong, and powerful. Take one more inhale, active through your right toes. Keep your hips high. Exhale, right knee towards your nose. So round your spine. You should be on your back tippy toes. There's plenty of space in front of you. Step forward, low lunge. Nice, Alex. And then rise up to your crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot. All of your toes face forward. Energetically hug in towards midline. So rather than sinking into your lunge, see if you can find stability. Energetically pull your front hip back and your back hip forward. So your legs are your foundation. They're strong. There's a structure and stability in your legs. Your upper body then is your expression. So whatever you're doing with your fingers, you're aware of it. Are you spreading them wide or are you softening through your hands today? Whatever you're doing with your gaze, with your face, you're aware of it. And you find that little lift in your heart, like you have a proud chest. So feel everything there is to feel right here, right now, in this moment, in your crescent lunge. Feel your body. Feel your breath flowing through. Take one more inhale as you reach high. And then as you exhale, just open it up into a warrior two. So pivot your back heel down, reach your right arm forward and your left arm back. Yes, beautiful. See if you can get your front knee to track towards your pinky toe. So rather than collapsing in and sticking your butt out, wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body and feel your right knee track towards that pinky toe. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. So for right now, your weight is nice and centered. Your back leg is strong and powerful. Your back quad muscle is hugging around the femur bone. So see if you can feel, again, that strong structure through your legs, and then expansion through your upper body. Reach through your fingers, draw up through the crown of your head. Take one more deep breath right here. And then next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side body. As you lengthen your right side, keep bending your right knee a lot. Keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. If you want, sometimes I like to bring my left hand up to grab my right wrist and apply that gentle tug. If there's any other variation you want to work, please feel free. Take a couple more rounds in your reverse warrior. See if you can create more space in your right side, more space between your right ribs, more space in your right waistline. Soft through your face and your jaw. One last big inhale. As you exhale, come through your warrior two. Take it into a side angle posture. So reach forward and then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Or maybe you reach your left arm forward towards the front wall, lengthening through your left side. If there's a half or full bind you want to move into, you're welcome to. See if you can keep your heart and your hips open. So rather than your heart looking down at the ground, imagine your heart is trying to look up. See if you can let it. Nice, Barb. Yes, beautiful poses, everybody. Keep your back foot rooted and your back leg strong. Take a couple more rounds right here. So nice. Next time you inhale, rise back up through your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. And we're just going to take a reverse triangle. So reach up, reach back. This should feel relatively good. Press into your right foot, reach through your right fingertips. Keep your hips level. So if it feels like one hip is higher than the other, can you level them out? Just one more inhale as you reach, and then exhale. Cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge position. So pivot to the ball of your back foot. From your low lunge, root into your right foot, your front foot, standing splits, left leg to the sky. So reach your left leg as high as it will go. Even if that is 1 inch above the ground, I do not care. Just find your own edge and then be with it. If you want to work this pose in your own way, feel free. You could wrap right arm behind right leg. Nice hope. So right hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee. Or maybe you want to play with lifting up to your right tiptoes. Maybe you even want to play with handstand hops for just a moment. Keep your left leg strong and your left toes active. So you're either spreading your toes, pointing, flexing, or flointing through your left foot. Yes, awesome. Nice, Jane. Take one more big inhale, everybody. Left leg high. And then as you exhale, forward fold, set your left foot down to the top of your yoga mat. If your right leg needs a little shake out, go ahead. Give it a little shake out. And then heel toe your feet together until your big toes touch. Keep a little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground and nose towards your knees. You can choose either lift your heels really, really high. That'll work strength and balance. Or you can try to press your heels down, get your feet flat on the ground. That will work ankle flexibility. So it's up to you. Neither one is right or wrong. They're just working the pose in a different way. You could also wrap your arms around the fronts of your shins. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. See if you can feel your breath in your back body, especially back of your heart, back ribs, low back, all the way to empty with your exhalations. Find your very, very center. And I've seen a few of you fall backwards. I love that. It means you're challenging yourself. Be playful, be compassionate. Meet yourself right there. Take one last round. Good job. As you inhale, come to a halfway lift. So heels down, spine long. Stick your butt out. Exhale, fold. Once again, if you want, you can widen your stance if you prefer your feet wider. And then rise all the way up, high mountain, reach your arms up. Take a moment to pause here and check in with your posture. So notice, are you flaring your ribs forward, sticking your butt out? If so, see if you can draw your ribs in, find a more neutral pelvis. Maybe you're doing the opposite. You're tucking your tailbone, rounding through your upper back. Is there any way you can find your most neutral pelvis, your most neutral spine? So how can you adjust to find that? And then keeping your right foot rooted, lift your left knee up for standing staff. So right foot stays grounded, left knee lifts, flex your left toes back and active towards your shin. So even your little baby pinky toe is flexing back. Yes, so nice, everybody. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, figure four, sit back, one-legged chair, reach your arms back as well. So like chair plane arms. Weight is in your right heel. Your hips are going back rather than your right knee coming forward. This is where we are going when we flow breath to movement. For right now, we're going to hold. So if there's any way you want to work this pose, feel free. You can bring your hands to your legs. You can bring your fingertips to a block or to the ground, more of a forward fold variation. If you want to play with a twist or even an arm balance, go for it. Wherever you are at, even if it's falling in and out of the pose, meet yourself right there. That's the practice. So you're not performing. Nobody is judging you. See if you can let go of judging yourself and just connect. Notice, feel. Keep that flexion through your left toes. Keep breathing, slow, spacious breaths. Yes, so nice. Last couple of rounds here. If possible, stay balanced on your right foot. Come back to standing staff. If you need to, you can set your left foot down. So lift your arms, reach your arms up. If you want extra, you can extend your left leg forward. Take one more inhale in standing staff. And then as you exhale, curtsy squat. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat, hands to your heart, get low in your legs. So bend both of your knees, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, squeeze through your inner thighs. Rather than sticking your butt out and looking at the ground, try to reach your tailbone down, draw your navel in and up. So crown of your head is pointing up. Take little pulses in your legs for a moment. Stay low and just pulse it up. Nice, Diane. Really good, everybody. Now find your lowest point. Hold there for one more deep breath. Yes. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Stretch it out. Exhale, slow dive. Traction out your spine all the way down into your folds. Beautiful breath. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you want to. See you in downward facing dog. As you move into your down dog, just notice, how does my right side feel versus my left side? Right leg versus left leg. Maybe they feel the exact same. That's fine. No right or wrong, but just get curious. All right. Next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky. If you'd like, you can open your hip or explore in your own way. Keep both hands rooted firmly, both shoulders strong. Nice chain. Beautiful, you guys. Keep lifting from your center. So feel that invisible rope attached to your belly button. It's still pulling up and back. Make your left leg long, strong, and powerful. Left foot active. One more in-breath here. Try not to let your hips sink. Keep them high. Left knee towards your nose. On your back, tippy toes. And then step forward as soft as you can. Yes, nice, Jamie. Low lunge into crescent lunge, high lunge. So rise slowly. Awesome, Charles. Keep all of your toes facing forward, high on the ball of your back foot. Beautiful. And rather than sinking into your hips, legs are your stability, remember. So hug in. Front hip draws back hip draws forward. You feel that strong structure through your legs. Your upper body then is your expression. So you don't have to do anything fancy, but whatever you're doing is on purpose. It's intentional. Are you spreading your fingers? Are you softening through your hands and your elbows? Where's your gaze? What are you doing with your face? Even if you're making an angry face, that's fine with me as long as it's on purpose. Keep your heart lifted. Keep that connection to your center, navel to spine, that brace around your middle. It's your transverse abdominis engagement. It will really help support your low back if you learn how to feel your transverse abdominis. Take one more big inhale as you reach. And then as you exhale, just open it up, warrior two. So back heel pivots down, left arm forward, right arm back. For now, your weight is nice and centered. Your shoulders stack over your hips. No need to reach or lean forward. Just nice and centered in your legs. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe rather than letting it collapse in. And again, notice, do you have your transverse abdominis engaged, or are you flaring your ribs? Navel to spine connection supports low back. Next, inhalation, reverse warrior. Front palm rotates up. Reach up, lengthen, and then reach slightly back. Keep bending into your left knee deeply. Nice, Laura. And keep tracking your left knee towards your pinky toe. Breathe into your left side. So left rib cage, left waistline. If there's any way you want to work this posture, go for it. You could grab hold of your left wrist, give it a little tug. You could reach your right arm behind you and forward. So options are welcome. Your pose, your expression, feel it and breathe into it. Every little space. Maybe bend your front knee just a little bit more. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come through your warrior two. Reach forward like you want to touch the front wall. Reach. When you can't reach anymore, just tip it over. So the only thing that has to change is your arms. Left arm towards the ground, right towards the sky, or maybe right arm reaches forward. Maybe your left elbow rests gently on your thigh. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body. So rather than left knee collapsing inward, get it to track out. Keep your back foot rooted, back leg straight, strong, powerful. So your expression of this posture, feel every little space inside. Send your breath into every little space. Last couple of breaths. Nice, Steve. Awesome, Cam. All right, from the press of your feet, next inhalation, come back up through your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. So reach up and back just for a moment. This should feel nice. Now that your front leg is straight, really work that length through your left side. Press into your left foot. Reach through your left fingers. Your hips are level with one another. Yes. Good awareness. Good adjustments. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Back to low lunge. From low lunge, standing splits. So left foot is your base, lift your right leg. Beautiful. And this is just a one-legged forward fold. So don't let the name of the pose psych you out. I do not care how high your right leg goes. I do care that your right toes are active. There's energy running all the way up into your right foot. You can feel it as it floats in space. Yeah, options. You can take little handstand hops. You could wrap your left arm behind your left leg. You can lift up to your left tippy toes. So feel free to just stay where you're at or explore a little bit. Get curious. Keep hugging in with your left inner thigh, lifting from your center, breathing your big spacious breaths. Take one more inhale. Awesome, Nick. Breathe all the way up into your right toes. And then exhale, set your right foot down at the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. You can give your left leg a little shake out if it needs it or wants it. And then heel toe your feet together, so big toes touch. Tuck and curl. Once again, little tiny potato bug ball. You can stay in your potato bug ball just like before, or this time if you want to play, you could turn it into a toe stand. So balancing on your tiptoes, see if you can point your knees straight forward, and then bring your hands to your heart center. And if you want, you could even play with crow pose from here. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you. Work your knees up as far as you can on your triceps. Lift through your waistline. Gaze forward. Lean forward. Maybe lift one or both feet off the ground. If you can get both feet off the ground, see if you can bring your big toes together behind you. Wherever you're working, your pose, your expression, your exploration, make sure your breath is right there. Last couple of rounds. Awesome, Charles. So good, you guys. All right, inhale to a halfway lift. So set your heels down, lengthen your spine. We'll take an extra breath here. If you want to, you can widen your stance. So really realign through your spine. And then next time you exhale, just let it go, forward fold. With your inhale, rise all the way up, high mountain pose, reach up. Take just a moment, check in. How are you standing? How is your pelvis? How's your spine? How's your posture? So find your most neutral pelvis, your most neutral spine. That might mean you have to bend your knees a little bit. So just feel into it. Feel that connection to center, that brace around your middle. Your transverse abdominis is engaged even here as you just stand with your arms reaching up. Keep your left foot rooted. Lift your right knee, standing staff. Good. So flex your right toes back. Even that little baby pinky toe is flexed back and active. Hugging with your inner thighs. So for now, you're hugging towards midline, almost like you're zipping a zipper up through your midline. So everything's hugging in and reaching up, getting taller. Take one more inhale. Beautiful, friends. Exhale, figure four, one-legged chair. Bring your outer right ankle, top of your left thigh. Sit back, weight in your left heel. Reach your arms back like chair plane arms. This is where we will go when we are flowing breath to movement. Sit back and reach back. But for now, if you want to, since we're holding, go ahead and explore it any way you want to. So maybe hands to the ground or a block, maybe hands to your legs. Maybe you work a twist or an arm balance. Yes, keep that flexion through your right toes. Keep your right ankle strong. Don't let it twist or sickle. Awesome, you guys. Nice, Eric. Take your last couple of rounds right here. And we'll slowly find our way back to standing staff. So if at all possible, stay balanced on your left foot. If you need to set your right foot down, that's fine. Standing staff, arms reach up, right knee lifts. And if you want that little bit extra, see if you can extend your right leg forward without leaning back. So draw navel to spine, press forward through your heel. Take one more inhale. Exhale, curtsy squat, right toes off the left edge of your mat, hands to your heart center. Get low in your legs. So rather than facing towards the right side of the room, you're facing straight forward. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward, inner thigh squeeze, pulse it out. Yeah, so stay low. Just let that heat build in your legs. Nice, Kim. Very nice, you guys. Find your lowest point. Nice, Kate. And then take one last breath. Good. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Lots of length. Exhale, dive down nice and easy. Traction out your spine and then fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Move through your vinyasa however you want to. End up either in down dog or if you would prefer, now would be a great time to grab a child's pose, even hero's pose, seated meditation in a kneeling position, or even grab a drink of water. So give yourself just a moment to recalibrate, to reconnect. Maybe you want a couple open mouth exhales. So we are going to move now through that entire sequence, everything we just did, a couple more times. We're going to be moving faster, so it will be one breath, one movement, but it does not mean that we speed through it as fast as we can and forget to breathe. So we are using our slow, deep breaths to guide our movement, to guide our transitions from pose to pose. So if I am cueing too slow for you, see if you can actually breathe slower, breathe deeper, breathe bigger. Use your breath to guide you. If at any time you just want to take a break or you just want to do your own thing, please feel free. So always honor your body, honor your own needs. As long as you're not disrupting anyone around you, your mat is your safe space. Do whatever you need to do to connect with yourself. So anytime you want a little break, you can always take it. If you are joining me, if you are coming with me, downward facing dog, my friends, ujjayi breath. All right, great big inhale into your down dog. Push the ground away. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, however you like to get there. Forward fold. Inhale to your spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, rise. Big full body stretch. Inhale, reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, curl open, make it come from mid and upper back, not low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back. Stay right here if you want, or inhale, float up to your tiptoes, bring your arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, squeeze the tops of your thighs, slowly lower, awkward chair, all the way down as low as you can go. Inhale, high mountain, stay on your tiptoes if you can, all the way up as high as you can grow. And then maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive. Stick your butt out, feel your core engage. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive down. Heels on the ground as you inhale into your halfway lift. Yes. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open. Nice, Christina. Lift your heart. Be in this pose. Don't just move right through it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Strong and powerful. As soft as possible. Exhale, right foot to the top of your space. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Reach up. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Back heel pivots down. Reach forward and back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back. Lengthen your right side. Exhale, side angle posture. So come through warrior two, reach forward, and then tip it over all the way to emptiness in your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. So press into your feet, rise up, straighten that front leg, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, standing split, left leg high, active through your toes. Exhale, straight into your little tiny potato bug ball. So bring your big toes together, tuck and curl all the way to emptiness. Find your very, very center. Inhale, half lift, stick your butt out, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your left knee up. Exhale, sit back into your one-legged chair, your figure four. So sit back, reach back. Yes. Inhale, back to standing staff. Reach up, lift your left knee, maybe extend your left leg. Exhale, curtsy squat. So left toes off the right edge, get low, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat, reach high. Exhale, slow dive all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Again, try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower down. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. As soft as you can, left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise, strong legs, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, reach up, reach back, lengthen your left side. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to empty. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg. Reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, right leg high, active through your right toes. Exhale, little tiny potato bug ball, big toes touch, get small and compact, empty out. Inhale, half lift. Spine parallel to the ground, heels down. Exhale, fold, bow. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, arms extend, right knee lifts. Standing staff. Exhale, figure four. So sit back, reach back, weight in your left heel. Very nice. Inhale, standing staff. Reach up. Maybe extend your right leg. Exhale, curtsy squat, hands to heart. Get low all the way to empty. And then reach high, high mountain. Both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Exhale, slow dive. Beautiful, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart, shoulders back and down, nice summer. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, my friends, that is one round. You can take a moment here. Again, maybe a couple open mouth sighs. We've got one more time through. And this time, I'm going to add a few things in, switch a few things up. So just like you've been doing, stay present, listen to my cues. They are invitations. So take what works, leave the rest behind. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, ujjayi breath. One more great big inhale. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, spine parallel to the ground. Get all the rounding out. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. So root through your feet and rise up. Arms extend. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, last round. Inhale, reach up. Listen here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side body stretch. Hips towards the windows, upper body towards the opposite wall. Inhale, back through center, switch your grip. Other side, take it up and then over. Lots of length in your right side body. Inhale, center. Now as you exhale, little baby back bend, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, puff up your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair pose, fierce pose, sit back. Option to stay right here and hold, or inhale, arms parallel to the ground, lift to tiptoes. Stay here, or awkward chair, squeeze the tops of your thighs, lower down as far as you can, hips towards your heels. Yeah, nice loose inhale all the way up, high mountain. Stay on your tiptoes if you can, and exhale, slow dive, stick your butt out, use your core to help you balance, feel it engage. Nice, Katie, heels on the ground, half lift, breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Keep that exhale going as you lower. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Nice wit. Inhale, heart lifts. Nice, Sydney. Exhale, hips lift, down dog. Beautiful, Laura. All right, listen. Inhale your right leg high. Stay and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. So a little twist. Yes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lengthen. Exhale, right knee, right armpit, as high as you can get on your arm. Nice, Steve. Inhale, three-legged. And then last one, my friends. Everybody, knee towards your nose. Step through softly. Nice, Jamie. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Listen. Exhale, Turbo lunge, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe add a little back bend. Inhale, come back to crescent, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot back, heel down, open up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that deep bend in your front knee, reach up and back. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. We're gonna take a moment, pause, if you would like. Invitation to move into your balancing half moon. So reach your right hand forward, maybe you're using a block. Float your back foot off the ground. Back foot active like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Nice, Christina. Hips open, heart open. If your back leg is lifted, see if you can lift it a tiny bit higher. Nice, Diane. Beautiful, everybody. Take one last big inhale. Land in warrior two. So step back softly. Good. Take a moment to adjust your legs if you need. Next inhalation, straighten front leg, reverse triangle. Stretch it out. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. Listen, from your low lunge, adding a twist this time. Right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Beautiful. Back leg strong, inner thighs squeeze. Imagine you're trying to drag your right hip back towards the back wall, but at the same time, your right knee is magnetized to your left armpit. Breathe down into your low belly, your low back. Use your exhale to twist a little bit further. Take one last round. Beautiful, you guys. Bottom of your exhale, release. Inhale, standing splits. Right foot roots, left leg lifts. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Get small and compact all the way to empty. Nice, Cam. Inhale, half lift. Heels down, spine elongates. Beautiful, Eileen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, arms reach up, left knee lifts up. Now listen, this time, exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can stay right here, or you can grab your outer left thigh with your right hand, or you can grab your outer left foot with your right hand and start to extend your left leg. Just an option if you want to take it. So you find your personal fullest expression today. If you're straightening your left leg, only extend as much as you can without rounding your back. Press through your left heel. Twist from your center. Nice, Nick. Take one last deep breath. Nice, Kimberly. As you inhale, unwind, reach up. Maybe extend your left leg if you haven't. And exhale, curtsy squats. Get low, hands to heart. And then inhale, reach high, high mountain. Use your exhale to traction out your spine as you dive down. Stick your butt out and fold in. Breathe into your halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga, or skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, take your hips back and up, downward facing dogs. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Now stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, three-legged dog, re-extend. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit as high as you can get on that left arm. Yes. Inhale, back up. And then last one, everybody. Knee towards your nose. Keep your hips high. Don't let them sink. Step forward softly. Rise slowly, crescent. Breathe in. Lift your heart. Maybe lift your gaze. And then remember, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms. Bend your back knee to a hover. Work a back bend if you want to. Make it come from mid and upper back, less from low back. Nice, Trish. Inhale, back to crescent. Reach up. Straighten your back leg. And then exhale. Pivot your back heel down. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Reach up and back. Lengthen your left side. Bend your left knee. Exhale, side angle. Come through warrior two. Reach forward. Tip it over. This is where we will take a pause. Stay or play with your balancing half moon. So left hand reaches forward. Back foot floats up. Yes, so nice. Press with your back foot. It's like you're karate kicking with your back leg, and it got frozen in space. So it's really strong and active. Heart is open. Hips are open. Your right hip is stacked on top of left. Beautiful. See if you can lift your back leg just a teeny tiny bit higher. Take one last inhale. And then everybody, warrior two. So soft landing if possible. Take a moment to adjust your legs if needed. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up and slightly back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. From low lunge, remember, add a twist. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Yes, very nice. Open through the left side of your heart. So not just your left arm is reaching up. Left side of your heart is opening. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Try to pull your left hip back. At the same time, left knee magnetizes to your right armpit. One last deep breath all the way down into your low belly. Bring out. And then let it go. Bottom of your exhale. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your right leg. Your right toes active. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Small and compact all the way to emptiness. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels down, spine long. Realign. Nice, Jamie. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise. Inhale, reach your arms up. Lift your right knee up. Exhale, we'll twist. Once again, left arm forward, right arm back. This is where you can stay or bring your left hand to grab the outside of your right thigh, or bring your left hand to grab the outside of your right foot and start to extend your right leg forward. Again, only extend as much as you're able to without rounding your spine, so don't compromise the length in your spine. Hug in with your inner thighs. Breathe down into your belly. Yes, work your twist from your center. Maybe even try gazing over your right shoulder behind you. Take one last round. So good, everybody. Bottom of your exhale, unwind standing staff. Reach up, maybe extend right leg if you haven't. And then last time, curtsy squat. Right toes off the left edge of your mat behind you. Hands to heart, get low. Inhale, reach high. Nice, Kelly. Stretch it out. Exhale, take a slow dive down into your fold. Stay with me. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Pause in your high plank. All right, from high plank, stay connected to your strong core, one arm at a time. Lower to your forearms, forearm plank. So elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel if possible. Make a number 11 on the ground with your forearms. Spread your fingers, press especially into thumbs and index. If you want to modify, you can make a tripod with your hands instead. Now try not to let your elbows drift apart at all and start to walk your toes towards your elbows, coming into your dolphin pose. So don't let your elbows drift apart. Keep hugging in with your upper arms. Keep pressing down through the belly of your forearms. Use your strong core to lift. So imagine that invisible rope attached to your belly button is pulling straight up towards the ceiling. Yeah, and then if you want to, you're welcome to play. Lift one leg. Then the other leg, maybe you even take little hops towards forearm stand. You never have to arrive. Just be playful. Take 2 or 3 more rounds. I know this is hard. I know this is challenging. Use your breath. Tell your body, big deep breaths. I'm safe. Even though you're uncomfortable right now, it's only temporary. You can relax. You can soften. Amazing, my friends. So good. Your body's so much stronger than your mind. Whatever wants you to know. Take one last big inhale. And if you want, open mouth sigh. Bring your knees down. Take it back into child's pose, embryo, heroes, and just rest. Feel all that energy flowing through you. So feel yourself in this moment. Not just as a physical being, but as an energetic being as well. All that energy flowing through your fingers, flowing through your toes, flowing up and down the length of your spine. Open mouth sighs, more than welcome. Might feel nice to roll your forehead side to side against the ground, a little third eye massage. Might feel nice to swivel your hips side to side a bit. Your next couple breaths, find your way into downward facing dog. All right. Ujjayi breath, just a little bit longer. Keep it firing. Big, spacious. From your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Peel your right hip open, everybody. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. This is a great place to stay and get this nice stretch for the front of your hip. Option if you want to flip your dog. Step your right foot down behind you. Reach your right arm forward. Breathe all the way down into your belly. So feel your back muscles hug around your spine, supporting you as you open through your front body. Take one more inhale if you're in the back bend. And then exhale, everybody, three-legged down dog. Extend your right leg high. So if you want to set your foot down and then re-extend your leg, that's fine. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pigeon pose. Set your right shin down at the top of your space. Bring your body down gently. If you'd rather take this on your back or in a seat, if that will serve you better, please feel free. Nice on ice. Rather than sinking into your hips and trying to push them down, actually find stability in your hips first, structure and strength. So think of that invisible rope. Imagine now it's attached to your right butt cheek. It's pulling up and back. So as your right butt cheek lifts up and works its way back, your heart reaches forward and down. So what we're doing when we set it up like that, I know it feels like you're coming out of the pose a little bit, but you're actually just working the pose in a sustainable way. So you're plugging the femur bone into the hip socket and stretching the muscles around the joint rather than just sinking into your joint and exploiting your hypermobility. So especially if you're somebody who can just easily plop into your pigeon and you feel like you could fall asleep there, then your practice is more stability. Really good. Nice adjustments. Good awareness, everybody. Keep a little bit of activation through your right toes to protect your ankle and your knee joints. Just use your breath, softening with each exhale. And if you found that stable structure in your legs and you're bowing forward, your right butt cheek lifting up and back, all you have to do to deepen the pose is scoot your left knee back a little tiny bit. See if you can bring your knee out here. Yeah. And then rather than flopping onto your right butt cheek, try to keep that happening and then fold forward. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job, everyone. Nice poses. Take about 5 more breaths. Anytime, open mouth exhalations. Welcome. So sometimes there's an overwhelm of sensation or an overwhelm of energy. Give it somewhere to go. Sigh it out your mouth. If it feels like too much, big sigh can be really helpful. Last couple. Just like we did at the very beginning of our practice. Next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. See if you can find that extra little sip, send it down into your hips. And then big sigh, release. Start to lift your upper body. We're going to come into a 3-legged tabletop. So you'll plant your hands, scoot your back knee forward so your hips lift up, and then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shake out. And then after a few shakes, bend your right knee and imagine you've got a rolled up washcloth behind your knee. You're trying to squeeze it and wring it out. Keep your toes flexed and active. And then start to draw big circles with your right knee through space. Yes. Every other part of your body stays still and stable. Reverse your circles. Go slow enough that you can actually feel what's happening in your hip joint. Find your fullest range of motion. Nice hope. Good job, everyone. And then finally, just extend your right leg straight back, nice and long. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat or to the left edge of your mat. Lean your hips to the right just a bit and gaze back over your left shoulder. So feel into the length of your right side. You might bend your elbows. You might bend one elbow. Maybe you walk your right hand forward. So feel around, feel into it. See what you can find. Come back to tabletop. Take it back to downward facing dog. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa on your own, you're welcome to. Otherwise, just walk it out. Again, notice the difference. Right side versus left side. Right leg versus left leg. Inhale, left leg high. Open your left hip, bend your left knee. So it's like your left hip is a hinge on a door. Your left leg is the door. It swings open. You can stay here, or option to flip your dog if you want the back bend. Left foot comes down behind you, left arm forward. Nice, Jane. Nice, Barb. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Take one more big inhale, stretching through your front body. Beautiful summer. Exhale, come back, three-legged dog. Extend your left leg high. So if you need to, set your foot down and then re-extend. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pigeon, right shin, top of your mat. Set your body down. If this side feels different than the other, do notice that and honor that. You can always take this on your back, figure 4 on your back, or a seated variation if you'd rather. Find the structure in your legs first, that stability, and then soften around it, soften within it. Nice, Trish. Really good awareness. So nice, you guys. These big, spacious breaths. As you settle here, you might even reflect back on your intention from the beginning of class, or maybe your intention for this year. Is there any way you can embody it here, connect with it? Maybe, maybe not. Just an invitation to get curious. Do you have a one-word intention for this year? Is there any way you can invite that feeling or that energy into your body, even just right here in pigeon pose? Take about 3, 4 more breaths. Just like at the beginning of our practice, once again, if you would like, great big, huge inhalation, fill up as big as you can and hold. Take that extra sip, imagine it moving down into your hips, creating space there, and then open your mouth and just release. Lift your upper body, plant your hands, Tuck your back toe, scoot your back knee forward so that your hips lift up, three-legged tabletop. So left leg unthreads and reaches back. Give it a little shaky shake. Then after a few shakes, bend your knee. Squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth through the back of your knee. Flex your toes and draw your big circles. So feeling into the fullest range of motion you can find in your left hip joint. Every other part of your body stays still. Good. Reverse your circles. This action is not happening at your knee. It's happening at your hip. Good. And then finally, just extend left leg straight back. Left toes off the right edge or to the right edge of your mat. Set them down. Lean your hips to the left a bit as you gaze back over your right shoulder, lengthening your left side. So feel into this in a way that feels good to you or interesting to you. So really just getting curious, see what you can find. One last big spacious breath here. And then come back tabletop. If you want one final down dog, take it. If you want one final vinyasa, take it. Or one final child's pose. So your choice. And maybe you even just want some cat-cows or a little bit of intuitive movement. In your next few breaths, we'll all find our way onto our back. So as you're ready, just start your own transition down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you would like. Once you're on your back, draw your knees towards your belly. Take a little rock from side to side. After a few rocks, supine spinal twist. Let your knees fall to the right. Left arm can either extend out to your left or goalpost your left arm, especially if you're limited on space. Just goalpost your left arm against the ground. And any variation. So if you want to extend one leg or cross your legs or take a windshield wiper variation, please feel free. Just a little bit longer. Keep your big, spacious inhales and your slow, steady exhales going. Just give all your weight to the ground now. Soft face, soft jaw, soft forehead, eyebrows, even eyelids. Very nice. And then ease your way back through center. Take a moment to just neutralize. So a little rock or big squeeze of your knees towards your belly. And then other side. So legs to your left, right arm out to your right. These up or over your right shoulder, whatever feels better on your neck. Breathe. Just notice everything there is to notice right here, right now. So just like the very, very beginning of our practice, feel the ground underneath you, feel the air on your skin. Even maybe feel your sweat on your skin, and rather than being grossed out by it, see if you can just let it happen, embrace it. It's part of your humanness. So just really surrendering to everything that is right here, right now, not trying to change it, fix it, control it, run away from it. Just soaking it in and allowing it, experiencing it. Even if it's unpleasant, even if it's uncomfortable, breathe into it, soften around it. When you feel pretty even with your twist on both sides, come back to center. And choose any inversion that you would like to take for about 5 to 10 rounds of breath. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. Could be a bridge pose. It could be plow, shoulder stand, legs up the invisible wall. If you are feeling a headstand, something more challenging, feel free. If you want a couple different inversions, feel free. No rush, but after 5 to 10 rounds, once you feel complete with your inversion, ease your way out. And if there's any counter poses you want to take them. Also, take any finishing poses of your choice. So, happy baby is always a good one at the end of practice. Maybe you just want to give your knees one last big squeeze in. Maybe you want to roll your wrists out. Reclined cobbler's pose, feet together, knees apart. You could rest there for a few rounds. Anywhere you'd like to go to finish off your own practice. And then slowly start to make your way towards your Shavasana, your final relaxation. As you move towards Shavasana, you can now let go of any efforting, any control or manipulation of your breath. Just let your nervous system, your autonomic nervous system take back over. Let your body breathe you once again. You can take your Shavasana in the traditional corpse pose, legs extended, arms out to your sides, or if there's any other position would feel more comfortable or allow you to relax more, you're welcome to go there instead. As you settle in, I will read to you, my friends. This is a reading by Nikita Gill. It's called Hymn for Every Version of You This New Year. Be more present for the universe inside of you. Make more pilgrimages to the interiors of your own heart. Clear away the smoke, the wreckage that tries to convince you that you do not deserve joy. Tell your friends you love them more often. Tell good people they are needed, and include yourself in that list. When love comes knocking, do not doubt it. Instead, open the door with warmth and let it in. When grief claws at your window, don't ignore it. Instead, hold it close and let it stay as long as it needs. Do not let the lamp of hope dim in the chaos that descends. May peace know you by name. May you be greeted by birdsong often. May hope curl up like a well-loved old dog at the end of your bed every night. And when the ruins of your past call your name, remember the monument of courage you have built in their place. So if any of that resonated for you, just really let it soak in. These last few moments of class, try not to be anywhere else but here. Not needing to do anything, not needing to fix anything, not needing to figure anything out, even in your mind. But just allow yourself to simply rest, to simply just be for these last few moments of practice. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And you'll start to bring gentle movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, toes. Sometimes I like to give myself a little massage, self massage, forehead, temples, jaw, neck. And then as you're ready, just roll to either side, nurturing fetal position for one last moment. As you rest on your side body, if you want, you can visualize, use your imagination, and just visualize all the effort, all the energy of your practice soaking in, integrating into your being in some way. I like to imagine little pieces of stardust just twinkling around inside and then disappearing, becoming part of me. Use the strength in your arms to slowly guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat and the front of our space. So right back where you began. You'll sit up tall, feel into the length of your spine. Close your eyes, gather your hands to your own heart, either prayer hands or one palm stacked over the other. And we'll close our practice together with one great big group Om. So try not to worry too much about how you sound, how your voice sounds, but focus more on how it feels to use your own vibration to let it move through you and express out of you. So start by exhaling, clear your throat if you need to. Breathe in your voice. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up, making space for each other, sharing your practice and your energy. Namaste. Yay. Good job, everybody. Welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you didn't pay on your way in, please remember to pay on your way out. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I ended almost on time, Christina. It's one of my. I was like, this one's for you, Christina. Get out of here. Bye, Mama. Love you.